Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Falcons about to kick it away and get this season started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oklahoma State's offense takes the field to start this game off. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. The short hands, it's Guzman. Crosses the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Davis. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got his man. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brings up 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Swings it out to his running back. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That is how you finish a drive. Nice drive put together. Don't kick threes. We need touchdowns. And that's a great job executing down here near the goal line. You got the 3rd and goal. You were physical enough to run the football in. Nice start to this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
7, Air Force 0.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Air Force's offense will have its first possession of the game. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold it.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Falcons decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Hits him in stride at the 10. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll take another shot here. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. All right, guys, let's chat about Air Force. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Guzman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Looking for a big play. Grabs it inside the 15. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Eastern Michigan. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Falcons headed quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Falcons will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll leave it with him. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. They go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Air Force 0.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's second and long.
It's second down.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. Runs through a tackle. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. He unleashes a long one. He's got it on the left. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the option. Shakes off the defender. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. First play of the period will be a second down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Nice move there. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Falcons in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Trying to pound it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Breaks the tackle. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through.
Good enough for a first down.
Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade. They're up by 21 over Miami.
To the ground with the back.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on.
And you did the right thing, right? Offensively, everything worked out well. I ran the time, and the quarterback keeps the football, making a big play down the field, and a great job by the defense, securing the tackle and making him cough the football up down the field.
The Falcons have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. They're dealing with a second and long. On the option. Now the toss. Got the first down, looking for more. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Peace. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll ride his man on the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Absolutely perfect.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Going to sling it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Guzman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The kick is on its way. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Falcons are in the hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The option look. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in on the left. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. On the option. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Bringing the heat. Turns it loose. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Sweet cut there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with me.
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense getting set for 1st down. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Anders. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Still on his feet at the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Falcons line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here's the handoff. Nice move to pick up yardage. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 3rd. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
1st down for the offense.
Off the RPO, complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
2nd down.
He wants to throw it again. Looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with the lone back. Quick spin on the run. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And after that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time. They're up by 19 over Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Gotta have it situation. Who do you go to? You go to the big fella who does the dirty work. The fullback gets the first down, and you still have life in this football game.
The big fullback's got it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Finds his man. It's McDonald. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Gets it out fast.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker, it's Guzman. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
52, Air Force 9.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The give to the fullback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Motion from the back. Quarterback keeper. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Beckham. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Falcons look to keep this drive humming. The give to the fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Wilkerson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Second down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. He's past the 30. At the 45 on his way. Hits the accelerator to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 6 over Boise State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Beckham. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. From the gun, running back on the move. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.